Welcome back everyone. I'm Soham Kamble and this is second episode of Statistics in Finance. Today I'm going to talk about passive income portfolio tracker. I have created this passive income portfolio tracker using Google Sheets and it is freely available to everyone. To download this file, you can just go to the description of this video, click on the link available, go to file, make a copy, enter your personal name whatever you want for this copy. In my case, I'll just add my portfolio, then go to my drive, select your personal Google Drive and select any folder you want and just click OK. So now the file created is totally owned by you and have no access to the file, so you can maintain your privacy. And I'll be adding some future functions to this file, such as a dividend tracker. If possible, I'll try to add a minimum efficient frontier to optimize your portfolio, or at least it will give you suggestions based on a mathematical theorem to how to optimize your portfolio for maximum returns at minimum risk. If you want to know about the future updates, please subscribe, and if you have suggestions, then please enter those in the comment section below. So there are three sections to this portfolio. First is watch list, second is overview, third is portfolio. So we have to first start with watch list. Before I'll also like to add that I'm not a finance professional and everything I show in this video are purely for educational purposes, so please do your own research. I cannot be responsible for your investment decisions, so please invest wisely, gain your own information, please do your own research, and happy investing. So starting with the watch list first of all has a couple of sections. So there is stock watch list, a mutual fund watch list, and a currency watch list, and there are currency input section as well. So currency input section is pre-filled for normally traded currencies, but if you want you can add your personal currency or personal choice of currency, and it will be shown in every section of the portfolio tracker. So I am trading in India, so I'll be heavily focused on Indian stocks. But if you are from a different country, then you can you can check your exchange codes in this link. So just click there, and there are some regions over here, exchange code, description of that exchange, and the type of data you are getting. So this data is provided by Google. I'm using a Google Finance function in my file, so please bear that in mind. So a famous stock in Indian universe, that is State Bank of India. It is in banking sector. Exchange is National Stock Exchange. And to find the GFIN ID, that is Google Finance ID, I can click on this link. It will direct me to a different page, and I can type State Bank of India. So I'll get this code, NAC SBIN. So I have to copy only the SBIN section. Okay, and if you want, you can copy the entire code. The software will try, but there are sometimes errors in the software that can cause a mismatch. So best is if you copy the code. As you can see, the exchange code is there as well, but you can continue with the only code SBI. So here you should get a price. So if you get a price here, it is an indication that the Google Finance ID is working. Then I'll add a couple of more stocks, that is HDFC. It is in financial services. Exchange is National Stock Exchange, HDFC. I should get a price here. Yeah, there we go. Let's try ITC. It is in FMCG, NSE, ITC. I should get it right. Yeah. If you're So I'll add couple of international stocks as well, just to show you how it functions, how the portfolio tracker functions. So first I'll add a Barclays. It is in banking. So it is traded in London Stock Exchange. So I already know the code. You can search it from the Google Finance link. So it is BARC. I should get it right. Yeah, there we go. So I should mention this uh, price is, about three prices are in rupees, Indian rupees, and this price is in pounds. So I'll add couple of more. I'll add Google, IT. So I should mention this. If you want to change the sectors drop down menu, you can just go scroll down. There's a plus button at 108th row, and there are these sectors. So you can modify these sectors. You can modify the exchanges. You can modify the mutual fund sectors. You can modify the deposit type. So Google IT. So it is in Nasdaq, and the code is Google. So I should get a price. Yeah, there we go. So this price is in dollars. So moving on to the mutual fund. So mutual funds is an interesting section. So I'll add couple of mutual funds as well. That is Axis, Blue Chip. Sector is equity. G Finance ID. I can search it from this link. Axis, Blue Chip Fund. Yeah. So copy this Google Finance ID. You can copy it by this. Then go to your portfolio. In place of G Finance ID, you can just paste it, but the formatting might change, so that is okay. And while you paste this, always remember there is this space between IN and Axis. So you have to delete that space to code to for the code to function. And please mention the investment currency. I'll add one more. Let's see, what do we have? ICICI overnight. So some mutual funds are not available on Google Finance data stream, but I'll work on that. I'll try to improve on that in a future version of this file. So just deleting this space. It is in depth. ICICI overnight. Okay, and there's this price. So we know the G Finance code is working. In currency, I'll add some USDs, some GBPs. Investment currency, base currency, that is I have invested in Indian rupees. I have exchanged Indian rupees for US dollars. I have exchanged Indian rupees for pounds. So G Finance ID is USD INR, and GBP INR. So yeah, so I have the prices for those. So this is how you set up the watch list page, and you can change the input currencies. For now, I'll delete these three currencies, and I'll show you how they function in the later section. So for now, we'll skip the overview. I'll come back to the overview in the next video. In portfolio, now over to the portfolio. So the purpose of creating a watch list was to simplify the portfolio section. So now we have uh, the portfolio section where it is simplified. So when you get this file, you can see there is a select a stock from drop down option. Just let's start with State Bank of India and select unit. So let's say I have 20 and I own it from, let's say, 150. So now you can see the data is populated here, and if you want, you can add some ratios to this. So if I want volume, so you'll get this heads up. I'll explain what is the heads up. There is price to earning ratios high 52, low 52, close yesterday. So these are also in a drop down format, so you can select multiple ratios. Let's add some more data to this. I'll add HDFC and I'll add ITC. I own HDFC 10 units at the price of 1800. I'll explain why. I own 50 of ITC from 160. So let me remind you, this is purely from educational purposes. I may or may not have positions in these stocks. So yeah. So now you can see the total investment is 29,000. The current value is 27,800 and some change, and my total profit and loss. So if you take a calculator and calculate everything, so you'll see this profit and loss value. My percentage profit and loss is 3.82%. This is a personal choice. I like to see my portfolio value in dollars always. So as you can see, it is $369. I consider dollar as a safe haven, so I always like to see my portfolio value in dollars. And I'll explain what this currency button is. So I'll add couple the other international stocks as well, the Barclays and the Google. So again, a reminder, you have to when you are entering your cost per share data, it is in the currency of the exchange. That in Barclays case it is in pounds, and in Google's case it is in dollars. So a 10 shares of Barclays at 100. Okay, that is expensive. So I'll make it 95. And for Google, I own 5 shares, so at 1300. Yeah. So even though I am entering this data in the local currency, the data is getting converted into INR because I have selected this currency button at INR, and it is calculating it accordingly. So as you can see, my portfolio in dollars is 8,335. So if you want to see the entire portfolio in dollars, so you can change this to US dollar. So now all the data is converted into US dollar. If you want to see this into pounds, you can convert this into pounds. So you can check this here. So my base currency for this particular investment was in pounds. So 95 into 10 is 950. And now if I change this to US dollars, 5 into 1300 is 6,500. So it is changing it accordingly. So I call this a magic button where you can quickly shift through multiple currencies. Now if I want to add more currencies to this drop down menu, so I can go back to watch list where I had deleted this currencies in the past, and let's say I add Japanese yen to this. So now there is a Japanese yen option available. I can convert this to Japanese yen, and all the values will be shown in Japanese yen. So this brings me to the end of this video because I don't want to make the video too long. If you like what I've created so far and what I've explained so far, please subscribe and please hit the like button. Please comment down below if you have suggestions for me, and I'll definitely take care of all the possible comments and the suggestions that are in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.